we give each other sort of log lines and try to think of like a punny title for it.
Oh wait, does this segment have a title?
Thing because it doesn't.
The log liney, and it's like the log lady from Twin Peaks, but the log liney.
Blockluster, like blockbuster, but it's like lackluster.
Blockluster.
That's funny. That's fun.
Or blackbuster.
Blackbuster is just what most people get into the police force to do, I think.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Oops All Segments, the very best podcast hitting your eardrums at this very moment. I'm Kevin.
I'm Thomas, and today we are here with our friend, director Jono Hunter. Welcome, Jono.
Hello.
Sometimes I remember to hit the same cue. Exactly. tepid enthusiasm for you. What's
Beautiful.
Cracking, Jono? What's new in your world?
This is it. I'm a little bit sweaty. It's hot in Toronto right now.
Okay. You guys
What
have
else?
a balmy hotness?
It's been pretty good. You know, it's been like very humid as per Toronto history. I just got back from a celebration of life from my grandfather.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Celebrating life. That's the vibes we
Celebrating
like
life.
to have. Yeah, that is. We are sorry for your loss. That is the vibe we sort of like to have on the show. Sort of just mid-grief.
But yeah, enjoying the summer, enjoying working. Got a lot of fun projects on the go at the moment. And yeah, I'm happy to be here with you guys.
Well, that's great to hear. I am in distress, and I'd like to get it off my chest, if I may.
Okay.
So I this house that I've been living in, I've had it for about I just want to say about 10 years now, and interestingly enough, it's come time for my toilet seats to need replacing in two of the bathrooms in the house. And I have a bit of a weird routine that in the morning
This tends to happen when I visit Winnipeg.
You get roped into toilet seat shopping?
No, I come over, I sort of soil the place, and then Kevin replaces every surface that my butt touches.
Yes, yeah.
I was visiting to see the Antipodes last week, and I dropped Antipodes nuts on Kevin's toilet seat. So sorry, but go on.
No, that's fine. So it's time to replace them, and Kara, my partner, decided to take charge of purchasing the replacement toilet seats, and she purchased one, and this is gracious because she was
Can I
not
make a
sure if I
prediction?
would take to it.
Can I make a prediction about the type of toilet?
I'd also
is it
like
one
to
of
do
those
this.
old school, like my grandmother used to have the cushiony ones? Did you guys have those? Like maybe late 80s?
I'm afraid you're 100% correct, John.
No,
I'm afraid
really?
you're 100% correct. Yeah.
Wow.
And I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it, you guys. I don't like it at all.
Give it 5 years when the cushion cracks and it cuts your butt. Like that shit used to
Little
really
cushion for the pushin', huh?
Yeah.
It just reminds me of like I don't know, just being in like the oldest house of all time. It just reminds I don't like it. Like I know it doesn't make any sense, but it feels like this is how they shat in the Victorian era. Like it's so like
Got a little bowl of hard candies next to the toilet.
I don't care how well the covering is made on it. There's no way it's actually hygienic, right? Like it's
I was gonna say it should be illegal.
Yeah, like it's definitely that's absorbing some piss molecules, some shit molecules, some doo-doo water. There's no way. Anyway, so I told her if she's gonna buy the other one, which I appreciated her purchasing it, to please not get a cushion toilet seat for the other toilet, and I will use that toilet because I am being a good partner and not making demands.
Wow,
Thomas,
I can't believe I was right. Like that was just for a little chuckle, and I'm shocked that they still make those. How do they still make them?
I know, because they shouldn't make them because they're bad. And she's like interested in everything being so. My girlfriend has like the desire to make our house look like it was designed by like a 80-year-old woman. So that's just her taste, and it's so not mine. But I also care very little about what the space looks like. So here we are. T-Bone, what's going on with you, man?
What is going on? Not a lot. I mean, I can talk about my trip to Winnipeg, which was lovely. Got to see the Antipodes. Kevin did an amazing job, and so did everyone in the show. But what was interesting was, it seemed like Kevin had carved into his skin each and every night on stage. He sort of cut up his palm and spread the blood around his stomach and sort of went beast mode, as it were.
That's true. That's very true.
And I spoke to someone who had read the play, and they didn't remember that scene being in it. And so I haven't read it in a while. Kevin, did you improvise that?
Did I improvise the cult ritual where I sort of offered up myself and the props on stage to some sort of unholy beast? No, Annie Baker wrote that in the script.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to confirm, because sometimes, you see those YouTube clips and it's like, Al Pacino actually improvised the line, I know it was you, Fredo, and it breaks my heart.
You think I improvised an entire ceremonial process in the show that took longer than any line I had?
Did you know that Heath Ledger thought the bomb was supposed to explode earlier, and he kept pressing it in The Dark Knight?
Yeah, no,
and that was actually one of everyone's favorite parts, and it was actually a blooper. And
the other thing is, there are Easter eggs in the show, but you're sort of asking about a very specific moment that is not an Easter egg.
I just think it's cool when improvisers do acting, and it's like anything could happen, man. The pranks are happening and I only saw the show once. I only saw the dress rehearsal, so I was like, did he even do that every night? I don't know. And it was just a real treat to watch you guys.
Really, I don't know if you enjoyed it at all, honestly, based on this.
No, I did. Well, the script not so much, but the goofs and spoofs that you guys were doing,
the goofs and
spoofs, it felt like everybody had their own little cross to bear, and I enjoyed watching you get jiggy with it, as it were. It was delightful.
Yeah, stop this, please.
How was your
personal
hand
favorite
healing
part
up?
of the show? Hang on, my personal favorite part of the show, Jono, was the only time named Josh Banman.
He wasn't in the show, right?
He was for a time. And I respect the man so much that if you're listening, Josh, and I know you sometimes watch the clips and write little snarky comments, I actually respect you a great deal as an actor. I loved your work in the Antipodes.
What are you doing? Job. He wasn't in the show, right? He had to back out because he had a conflict, and he ended up being on a CBC television show. What are you doing? Okay, let's move the fuck on, man. This sucks.
Let's sit in that energy.
You actually stopped our guest from talking. You said, hold on, when he asked me a question, and started just so you could give accolades to someone who's not here. For a thing they didn't do, by the way.
It's a sad day when paying someone a compliment gets you put in the slammer.
Put in the slammer.
For me to be in prison.
You're not
just
being
paying someone a friendly compliment is not a good look.
What do you need?
Sleepy Joe Biden will not win re-election.
What the fuck is happening? What are you doing? You're
away our rights to be nice.
I get it. This is all because Donald Trump was found guilty on those charges. You're behaving this way, right?
It was a witch hunt.
The
storm is coming. Stormy.
What do you mean?
Because he laid down pipe in the best way possible.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry, John.
I just want to find out about your hand. How is the healing process?
Hold on! I am not done! You're telling me that someone whose portrait I have painted in my house is a convicted felon? I got an oil painting of this man.
Why did you get an oil painting of Donald Trump?
I got an oil painting because I don't. Excuse me, because I don't love watercolors is why I got an oil painting. Because watercolors aren't able to produce as precise imagery, Kevin.
Okay, but
Taste is important.
My hand is fine, Jono. It was it was stage magic. I didn't actually cut myself.
Wow.
I didn't engage in a real cult ritual. You know, acting for me is I always like to keep about 75 feet away from my character and never have any connection to reality. So I try really hard to just be totally. I look at acting as explicitly performative, large. I like to do a lot of what they call indicating when I'm sort of in performance. That's sort of a thing that I like to do.
I like to mouth the other actors' words while they're talking. That's my
yes.
good. Yeah.
And I have sort of a signature that I like to do where I will sort of struggle to make eye contact with someone and sort of do my best to kind of avert their gaze at every millisecond that is possible.
Right.
Anyway, should we spin the fucking wheel, T?
Yeah, I think it's time
Spin
for a
the wheel.
warm-up segment. Let's spin the dang wheel. Let's get this thing started.
Let's get this road on the show.
Body break. Participants must do 2 minutes of a physical activity while being asked personal questions by the other participants. Whoever answers the most wins. Now, a couple episodes ago, I had to do a bunch of push-ups on camera. It was hard to show. It was hard to listen to, probably. So I don't know if there's a physical activity that we feel is more conducive to being on mic, or if we just have to shout while we do jumping jacks or something.
Jumping jacks or
I could do squats and then
I have a
answer on
kettlebell.
the down. Ooh,
You have a
that's
kettlebell.
good.
There you go. I could go do curls. I have some barbells as well.
I kind of want us to do burpees.
Oh my!
Ace or
2
otherwise.
minutes of burpees. That's so much.
That's a lot of burpee.
It would be funny because you get just that brief window where you're near the mic in the middle of the burpee that you can answer the question.
I'm into that. I did sort of injure my heel during the loadout from all my sons, so if I have to give up and move to a different workout, I might. But I think I'm okay.
So is this is we each do it
or not all my sons,
individually?
Yeah. So I think we go around and do it one at a time.
And then we ask you personal questions while you're.
Yeah. Okay. So who wants to go first? I could go first if you guys want.
Yeah. Show me how it's done.
I don't know if
just hydrate.
If there's a risk of injury, maybe it would be funny if you went last, so that if that happens, because it'll be hard to continue the segment if you get seriously injured.
That is remarkably a good point, and I will subscribe to it.
I mean, you got to build up to the climax of Will Kevin.
I could.
His ankle.
All right, I'm in. I'll go last. You want to go first, then, T?
I'll go first. Well, this is the problem.
Oh my god.
I have corded headphones in, so the burpee range of motion. I could switch to my.
Could you not just switch
earbuds.
to speaker, and then I'll just have to deal with the weird editing for a bit?
I'm gonna switch to my earbuds for a second.
Okay. All right.
So give me just a minute.
This is what the listeners want to hear, by the way. Is us sort of.
We might cut this out for a second.
I'm ready. Following one. You're ready. Okay.
Right.
All right. Let's do it. Okay.
Oh man, you need so much room to do a burpee, right? It's
I
like
know,
I gotta
it's
go
like
fully.
I have a whole studio
I gotta go
here, and
all
I still
the way
think it's not
like
gonna be enough.
flat on the ground each time. What's the down part again?
It's the
It's
push
like
up, and then you you jump to the front of the push up, and then stand up, and then go down, and then do out to the push up.
Okay, great. So let's put 2 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
And you guys will just have to trust that I'm getting down there. And let me know what the first personal question is when you're ready.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to start the timer now. Okay. How many sexual partners have you had?
Oh, I think I could be wrong. I think only 5.
Only 5. Okay.
What is your top 3 insecurities in your personality?
Actually, one of them is my body and fitness level. Another one is the sound of my voice, which is not ideal for podcasting, but I've always worried that it's too monotone. And then another one, I'm always afraid that friends may lose contact with me, may distance if we don't sort of stay in touch regularly.
Wow. All laid bare for the show. What is the last time you remember being really afraid?
Ooh. In Iceland, we were driving on the edge of a cliff. I think I talked about this. I thought we might die for real. It was like a full whiteout.
Do you have something, Jono?
Who's the least favorite of your best friends?
I'm gonna say my dear friend and listener Botan, because he wants to do the show and then he says he won't do it.
Yeah.
Come on, Botan.
What's your greatest regret that you have?
How much longer is this?
10 seconds.
Okay. I really regret, in some ways, when I
you regret when
doing
you
this segment.
You don't have to answer if you don't want
It's
to.
really hard to think.
Yeah, I think that's the point. You look like you're in such a state. This is a hell of a warm-up segment, hey?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I didn't do a good job. Like, those weren't good burpees either because I was trying to be remotely audible. I don't know how listenable that will be.
Okay,
Yeah,
I gotta figure
that'll
out
be
how to
tough.
do them now with my
no worries.
setup. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch my headphones in advance of this as well. We might be cutting some of this stuff down.
Yeah,
listeners.
yeah,
For
give me
I'll make
a
some
second
actual
for my-
fucking edits. Yeah.
Botan, I'm sorry. I love you, buddy.
I have a weird, like, slight wrist injury. I can still do push-ups, but I might like scream or cry in pain at some point. So just
You and I are both ready.
This flows everything. The whole structure of the segment was that Kevin was the one with the risk of injury, and now
I forgot about it.
maybe I
until
should just do it
using
3 times. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna put a mat down.
Oh, that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting a mat down. I'm laying the Mac down, as in I'm hitting on people.
Can you like kind of hear me? I'll put this like.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. All right.
That feels pretty good.
I wonder what
That's a good
is
setup.
my biggest regret. I didn't answer that one. I don't know.
Well, think on it, and then
will.
maybe you'll have it. Are we ready, Jono?
Fuck. Yeah.
All right, the time starts now. What are you what are you most afraid of? We'll start with that.
Most afraid of? Probably like what's happening to the climate and our existence on this planet and what the future will look like, whether or not we'll have to be able to get that pension that we've all been paying into our entire lives. And maybe that, just the future,
Yeah.
I guess.
What's something from when you were younger that you miss and you may never get back?
I think the lack of fear for the future. And actually, no. An actual serious answer to that one is like playing in bands. I grew up playing in bands since I was like 12. Holy fuck! Did a whole bunch of touring. I both miss and don't miss that. I miss like being of the age that I can handle that.
Yeah.
Who's the least favorite person you've seen in the last week?
In the last week, oh Jesus. Maybe one of my family members' new partners.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. You don't have to dox them on here. That's not necessary.
I did. And apologies again. What was the last time that you can remember crying, Jono?
Like a month ago, and my cat Blue died.
Oh,
she was old, and she died of kidney failure. And,
oh my God,
I cried a little bit there. How much more time is on this clock?
10 seconds. It seems like we all kind of start to tap out right around that minute
you
50
hit the
mark.
Wall. Last question. What's something that you're looking forward to?
I'm going to LA next week. I'm looking forward to that little trip. It's not a funny answer, but my brain is now.
Yeah.
This is the most
put us all in a really bad place, I think.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. How the fuck? Hopefully these headphones can withstand this. Oh, good sport, Jono. Good sport.
Yeah, fuck.
Yes.
I don't think I was really jumping as much as I should have been. Watching you, I was like, oh yeah, that's a part of it.
You look like you were jumping. The illusion was there.
I tried my best.
We'll see how this goes here. This is going to
be the real hard part is thinking of more questions.
It isn't easy to think of questions.
What else could we ask about?
All right. Are you guys ready? Someone else will have to keep time because I can't possibly watch.
Yeah, I'll do it. All right, Kevin, you ready?
I think so. This is not enough space, but we're going to see. And I am. It is for sure going to hurt me.
These
but
bad
that's
boys
okay.
are.
Let's go. What are we doing?
Okay, here we go. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Kevin, what is something you're genuinely grateful for?
The headphones fell off. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Keep going. What is something you're genuinely grateful for? His headphones were knocked off.
My relationship with my friends and your family.
And his family?
Yeah, I'm really close with Thomas's parents. They're sort of like a second family to me. They're very nice.
Who do you like more? Who do you like more in terms of the parents? The mother or the father or father?
Oh my
father
God,
Jono,
sure. You monster!
I'm making assumptions.
You can't answer this because we already hurt my parents on a previous episode, so I'm going to veto that one. Kevin likes them equally. Kevin, what is the most powerful song you think you've ever written as a musician?
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe I don't. This is probably not true. I wrote a whole album after my dad died, and there's probably a song on there that's actually on the truth. But I used to really be into this song I made when I was younger. That was all about. It was so cringy. It was all about this girl I liked that didn't like me back, and it was called "Get a Grip," and it sucks.
Was that the "In the Oncoming Lane a Truck" song?
Yes.
Yes,
it is.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's pretty cringy, I think. Oh God, looking back on it.
What's the worst thing you've said to your partner in the last 5 days?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, you can go buy the new toilet seat cover.
Good answer.
So good.
Kevin, what's the last book you read?
Oh my God. That's not a play? Because the Antipodes, if it's a play.
It's not. That's 2 minutes, but answer the question.
Yeah. I started reading, is it called Anchored? Which is like a book about autonomic nervous response systems. That Kara bought for me.
It's like a therapy book?
Well, it was related to stuff my therapist and I were
like
talking about at one point. Stuff? Yes.
Nice.
Polyvagal theory. What a boring answer.
Oh, good.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, someone hit me with a hammer.
We're in our ventral vagal state. We are using our bodies. We're socially connected. Mm-hmm. We feel centered. We shared all this incredibly vulnerable stuff while out of breath.
I truly hate working out in front of people.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That was fun.
That was a real shame spiral for each of us, I think. And with that, let's take a break. We'll be back in just a few seconds. See you soon.
Hi, Jake.
Hey, Caitlin. We're the co-hosts of a little podcast called Gimme That D.
Did that get your attention?
It's a Disney Channel original movie breakdown podcast.
We are breaking down all of your favorite childhood movies that aired on the Disney Channel from 96 to '06, the golden age of cinema.
Duh. We are two F-list comedians with a lot of A-list comedian friends, and together we break down and celebrate these absolutely batshit crazy films.
So we're talking aloof parents,
Inexplicable plots,
bold cuts responsible for sexual awakenings the world over.
and we ask the hard-hitting journalistic questions like, what the fuck is this?
And could we have maybe taken a second pass at that script?
But we love them.
Oh, God, yes.
So listen to us wherever you get your podcasts.
To stay in the know of what movie we're covering each week and who our guest is, follow us on Instagram at GMTDpod.
Yeah, but for real, do it.
We are back. We are zen, and we are ready. Jono, do you have a segment for us?
Okay, I have a potential segment. It could go really well or really poorly. I played it on my own podcast a little while ago.
Okay.
And we give each other sort of log lines and try to think of like a punny title for it.
Ooh, yeah.
This is our favorite
perfect.
kind of segment. We
Yeah.
love this kind of
This
thing.
plays to our strengths.
Great. So like if I was like cooking showdown or two chefs showdown for the top prize, it'd be like chivalry or something, you know? Like
Sure. Yeah. Gotcha.
God, that was good. We're never going to live up to that. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, all right.
So do you
so
give
I
us
ask
the
you, I
pitches
ask
and
you
we
guys,
come
or
up with-
yeah, we can.
Oh, I can-
do
we
the
can
same
come up
thing
with
where
taglines.
we all do the thing. I can
we'll
give you
each
guys
go
some log lines.
around.
We'll do it. We'll do it as a
right.
round here. Yeah.
Could you go first
I'll
since you've
start
got a
with
little
some-
more time to think about it? Yeah.
Yes, with log lines. So you guys guess the punny title.
Sure.
You guys
Yeah,
afraid
we'll
the
do
punny
the
titles?
puns.
Okay. Okay. You inspired me.
Oh
when
wait,
you
does
said
this segment have a
earbuds.
title? Do we have a title
Oh.
for the segment?
I didn't name it, but we can think. of it.
That's so fine. That's totally fine. I've sort of done away with the title sound effect thing
How
because
about
it doesn't.
the log liney, and it's like the log lady from Twin Peaks, but the log
Yeah.
liney.
Oh, okay.
Or
Sure.
blockluster, like blockbuster, but it's like lackluster. like
Blockluster.
Oh, that's
good.
funny.
Or,
That's fun.
or Blackbuster. I don't know.
Blackbuster.
Blackbuster is just what most people get into the police force to do, I think.
Oh my god.
We could turn this into
And I'm
just trying to
offended on
name the
behalf of
game.
the cops. No, just kidding.
Yeah, we spent 50 minutes coming up with a name for the game.
Yeah, this is the real challenge. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you inspired me when you said Airbud earlier because of the movie Airbud. So we'll say Waterbud. A dog makes a shift from professional basketball to professional water skiing.
Oh, okay.
A water
okay.
skiing dog.
Okay. Okay.
It wouldn't work out loud, but instead of dashund, da-ocean.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think it's gonna be called Good Boy, but the boy is spelled B-O-U-Y.
That's really good.
Very
Good boy.
very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Good boy.
Golden Receiver, and it's S-E-A.
I think-
Yeah.
Okay. I think there
I
is
think that
one
was
where
a sequel to Airbud. Like
yeah, where he's a
receiver.
Okay,
he's
sure.
a receiver,
but not
like a wide
SEA.
receiver in a
SEA
football
is way
game.
more clever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was playing wide receiver in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many of these are we pitching for each one
Well,
here?
let's go until we get one good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up dog types. I'm not above it.
Okay.
gonna help me out.
Is there something with poodle and paddle we can do here? Is that something?
That's nice.
Without a poodle? Yeah.
Without a poodle is great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like
You
that
can
we
sound
both
like
hit
a
on it.
Poodle.
Yeah.
A cute poodle with sunglasses on, kind of with the head bit cocked on the cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm into it.
All right.
I'm into it.
That
Without a
one wins.
poodle. There we go. Wasn't Without a Paddle also just like a weird comedy movie that was sort of a weird
Yeah, I
version
think that
of
was with
Stand By Me?
Canoe
like
Trip or
Dax
something.
Shepard and Matthew
Yeah.
Lillard and those dudes. Like Probably really problematic to watch.
Yeah, that's what I like. Okay. So I think maybe we'll do like when you're lost in time, the only hope is yourself.
Oh.
It's like a weird time paradox movie, but it's like about self-discovery. It's about like somebody. So the premise is like, it's sort of like, think like interstellar-y sort of style.
Yeah, I'm gonna reuse what we just did and say Clockbuster might be a good name for this.
Yeah, and I should say, just for the sake of this, it is going to star Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
So that it can help you kind of shape it a little bit, because I don't think I gave you enough with the log line.
Would say the log line one more time.
I think I forgot it.
When time stops.
When you're lost in time.
Hope is yourself.
Yeah, your only hope.
McConaughey.
It is bad and vague. I did a bad job in my log line.
Yeah. This one's going to be bad, but for the sake of moving forward,
please.
Because it stars Matthew McConaughey and it's about saving yourself, it makes me think of masturbation. So it could be like masturbation 2 station. I don't know. Masturbation.
I didn't have on my bingo card that would be a movie about jacking it, but I'm not mad about it. I will say that.
Be.
How to lose a guy in 10 seconds. And it's about the passage of time. And losing the guy is losing yourself.
I could be convinced of that. Okay, I could be convinced of that. Listen, I think it's very fine that we move into your logline, T. I don't think there's a way you're going to find a better thing than like alt-right or something. So, yeah.
They kept building until they reached the top of the sky.
Okay. I think this is like a sort of another Lego movie, right?
I mean, Skyscraper would be like the earnest title for that. It's not funny, but it's like they're still scraping the sky.
Right, by quite
Tall
literally.
Order.
Yeah.
Tall Order.
That's good. Yeah, I like that. I think this is actually I think I've got the title and the subtitle.
Leslie Nielsen.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Leslie Nielsen.
So I've got it here. The title of the movie, and it's a live action version of something, a beloved property. We're gonna go with Bob the Builder: Hubris. It's sort of a gritty reboot, a gritty reimagining of the Bob the Builder story. But he's sort of Tower of Babbling his way up to the sky, only to be smited eventually by God for his, hubris.
Yeah.
Erect gun.
You're unenthusiastic.
It's a giant singular erection that's scraping the sky, and Leslie Nielsen's in it. Erect.
Gun.
Yeah.
It's sort of
not only naked, it's erect. Naked and erect.
I realize it's a little bit
one.
kind of bittersweet that I bring up, this actor because O.J. Simpson died. One of the great comedic performances of all time in The Naked Gun.
Yeah.
Nordberg.
I like that. Yeah.
And as far as I know, that was his big thing, right? Other than that, I think he played football, but
O.J. Simpson.
I think he collected cars, like he was like in the Jay Leno kind of territory.
Cool.
Old Chevrolets or something.
There's kind of a polymath.
Is he?
In a way,
was he also the guy?
Matthew McConaughey.
Like you guys know, like The Simpsons. Is that like? Did he do anything with that, or is that?
Did he do
like,
The Simpsons?
Is that his thing?
No,
I think it was like his. There was like some vague relation, like it was like his cousin or something, but like it was by marriage. I'm not sure, but they still.
So because like
Matt
he's so well known.
This is based on OJ and his family, was what he said in season 1.
Okay. Yeah.
And the glove didn't fit because it had 4 fingers. There was just 4 finger glove.
It won't fit. Look. I like that.
Well, did we do your segment justice? Do we need one more round?
I think we need one more round. I think,
Okay.
To be completely honest, Jono, your log line was the best because it had some premise in it, whereas I think Thomas and I were almost too vague.
Ours were a little vague, maybe.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they're fun challenges. Okay, let's do one more round. Let's
kick
do one
the
more
can.
round. Okay,
one more time.
At the end of the world, the earth stops producing vegetation until one plant grows.
Okay.
Singular plant.
The corn ultimatum.
Yes! Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Yeah. I was just going to say ficus. So I think the corn ultimatum. Ficus. That's really good. That's really good. The planet has been taken over by a swarm of spiders. It's sort of like Planet of the Apes, but there's spiders that have taken over the planet, and it's like 8 legs are better than 2 is sort of like is the tagline.
Spiders all over. Arachnoglobia.
Ooh.
Oh shit. I want to say
hard on that one.
Tarantula. Yeah, no. I'll after this segment, I'll tell you guys why I like one so much. But like,
it's actually a really sad story.
So fucked.
I just pull out a jar of ashes. Ranch is capitalized. Tarantula.
Oh yeah.
L.A. Ranch you. And then capitalize L.A. and like maybe there's a ranch.
It's set on a ranch in L.A. It's set on a ranch in L.A.
Yeah. You back. Wouldn't you want to see that? Tarantula L.A. I feel like that would just
That does sound like a title from like 1998. Like
Are these are these spiders coming from space? Is that
I mean they can. I think it doesn't. I don't think I had a decision. So yeah, they could be space spiders.
I'm trying to make a pun with satellite.
Let's go to the next one.
Spiderlight. Yeah, next.
Yeah, I don't know. I've tried
I think Arachnoglobia,
Arachnoglobia is pretty fucking good.
How do we top that?
We don't. T-Bone, what you got for us?
The one procedure this surgeon can't complete is fixing a broken heart.
Okay.
Cut me out. Cut me out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Flatline. Is that something?
Ooh, that's good too.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty heavy though.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like
comedy.
Yeah. There's always like something like love diagnosis or something like there's something with we can like medical terminology that's like
heartbeat, like it's like beat, not
beat. Yeah,
you have to defeat the heart.
I've got the best medicine. That's what it's called. The best
medicine.
Yeah, and it's like good. A rom-com that's like stars some like sort of slightly older sitcom actors. It's like sort of yeah. And their romantic interest is like a stand-up comic, I think.
For beater or for worse.
Beater.
With beat.
You're really stuck on the beat thing, huh?
Yeah. Really like the beat thing.
All right. Well, we shouldn't have done a second round, but you live and learn. Let's go back. Let's do one more segment.
Okay, hold on. I have one. I have one announcement that I need to make.
Lackbuster, I believe is the name of that one.
Lackbuster. I have one announcement I need to make. A couple episodes ago, I enthusiastically promoted the new feature of our podcast that guests could leave us a voice message.
Yes.
Through Spotify for Podcasters' new feature. And then I went to upload that episode. And when I went to upload that episode, because we batch recorded, so it was about a week, it was like a week later after we'd recorded that I went to upload the episode. There was an announcement on our hosting service that said that they were taking away that feature. So we
a
never
little personal.
Yeah, it feels like it was sort of right as we said, "Hey, go check this out." They thought, "Well, we can't have that," and they took it away. So
the wrong people are trying to use it. We got to shut this down right now.
Yeah, exactly.
In the hands of the alt-right.
Yeah, we've been censored for our problematic beliefs once again. So anyway, that's that. Don't leave us a voice message until we find a
I thought you were going to reveal that we had one, but no.
I haven't said. No, would you? How much fucking time do you think I have? I'm a busy man.
Maybe one got in before.
I want to know why Jono likes puns so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Can we pause for 2 seconds? I thought it was on this bookshelf. I have to go get the other book. I'll be right back. Okay.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you're good.
Cool?
Go. Yeah. He comes back with Mein Kampf.
It does sound like a pun title, kind of. Like I don't speak German.
It does sort of. Yeah. Oh man.
And here
All
it
right.
is.
So
Mao's the Red
Puns?
Book. No, sorry.
puns are in my family's blood. So my uncle in the 70s published this book.
Oh my God.
Can you read it?
Yeah. Guaranteed.
It's a dictionary
punniest
of
book.
puns.
World's punniest book.
That's
Wait,
incredible.
does it have jokes in it or just puns?
It's
I guess is
a
it like
fucking
set up
dictionary.
punchline? Whoa.
Give me a word.
Okay.
Golf.
Golf?
Is that a bad word? It's probably a bad word for puns.
No, I'm sure there's tons.
There's nothing in here for golf.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But
it's-
But here's go-getter. Here's go-getter.
Yeah.
That's a little bit close to that. Go-getter. In some offices, the only go-getter is the guy they send out for coffee.
oh my.
What's another
Wow.
word? What's another word?
That's
This is a whole book.
Okay. Yeah, let's do tiger.
Tiger?
That one was real bad.
Oh,
The
man.
only go-getter.
T-H... Tie, tinkle. Wow, there's no tiger. Okay, but the closest thing is tie. Tie, T-I-E. Two boy silkworms were trying to score with a girl silkworm, but they ended up in a tie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's not great.
So this is not. You said it was a dictionary. It very much isn't.
Sucks,
No.
man.
Yeah,
I hate
Your
to
uncle
cast
published a book.
aspersions on your family, but
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, John.
why
But
is
they're in my
tiger
blood.
not
They're in my
there?
blood. They're in my.
I don't know if they are, man. I don't know if they are.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would get
one
that
last one.
23andMe checked out
Can we
and
do
see
can we
if
do
they
one
really
last
are.
one? Let's try
Yeah.
court. C-O-U-R-T.
Court?
C-O-U-R-T.
Let's do one more. This would have been a good segment, maybe better.
I
Than
know.
what you brought.
I know. Wow, there's no court either, but there's.
Are you fucking kidding
No
me,
words
man?
are in it.
It's the opposite of
Okay,
a dictionary,
but-
right?
but-
It contains no words.
It's a Prictionary. Just fucking annoying. Okay, so
Fictionary.
course has two definitions. One, teacher, and then in quotations. And you, Willie, can you tell the nationality of Napoleon? Willie, course I can. Teacher, that's right.
What?
Okay.
I don't get that.
Nationality course?
Yeah, course, as in like
John-
course.
Oh, Corsican. I get it.
Oh.
Yeah, course.
Oh. Holy
Yeah, well,
fuck.
so I was kind of raised on that shit, so my brain tends to fucking
Damn.
do that. Yeah.
I cut
That's why he the
to
best, though.
cut to 30 years ago, 40 years ago, your uncle publishing this book simply so that he could in the future hoist you upon your own family's petard on
legacy.
this show.
And this actually isn't the first edition of it that I saw. The original one had like a cartoon pasture with like a sun and a tree and a cow and a sheep and everything, including the clouds and the sun and the sheep. They're all just going like, "Ugh." They had this very awful cartoony expression on their faces. It was, just a different time
incredible.
back then. You could get published with the dictionary of fucking puns.
I can't imagine you were expecting it to be that disappointing when you cracked it open.
No.
so sorry.
I've been thinking about how to do this as a bit at like a show, like Disaster or something, where we do that. But now I know how fucking hard it's going to be because none of the like actual words are in there. But yeah,
We'll have to
someday.
have some plants in the audience, I think, for that.
Yeah. T, do you think we should spin it one more time?
Let's do one more quick one,
Yeah.
hopefully, and we'll we don't have enough audience ones, so I'm gonna go to the wheel.
Yeah. Submit segments if you're at home.
My favorite number, 33.
That's your favorite
Ancient
number?
history. Look up an on this day in history thing and discuss. I think we've done this before. Always a fun thing.
You looking
I'll
it up,
bring
my
this
man?
up.
Okay.
On this day in history. Shall we do Britannica?
Sure.
History Channel? History Net? AP News?
I think.
I'm gonna do
sure.
Britannica.
I think the last time we did this, it was on January 6th, wasn't it?
Just real quick, historian. That's historian. He's sticking with it.
Oh no.
Start of the 6th.
Well,
Perfect.
I don't.
Fuck me, man.
So
Just the burpees again.
let's just. Israel's been bombing Gaza for a long time. They were doing it in 1967. Let's see what else is going on. American author Ray Bradbury.
Fahrenheit.
Died.
Oh, he died. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see,
Ronald Reagan
died. AIDS was reported for the first time on June 5th, 1981.
Pretty
This
bad
is
day.
a
I mean, I guess
brutal
Reagan
day in
dying is
history.
kind of
Whoa.
okay, but like,
Robert
yeah.
F. Kennedy.
Holy
Wait,
shit,
all
that
these
was when
people died
Kennedy
on the same-
got
It was,
shot.
uh,
He died the following day, but he was shot.
Holy fuck. This is like.
Does anyone not die on this day? George C. Marshall advanced the Marshall Plan, a self-help program in 1947. That was back in the New Deal era. Nice. Allied forces entered Rome in World War II, 1944.
We're
June
scraping
5th.
the bottom of the barrel so much that just some Canadian politician, Joe Clark, was born that day. Oh, he became
no
the
idea
youngest
who
prime
that
minister. Yeah. This sucks. Oh no, is this? Oh yeah, and also
Economics.
Keynesian economics was also started on this day.
He was born. It took him
Yeah.
a while to figure it out. He didn't know it right away. So Adam Smith was baptized on this day in 1723. One of the sort of originators of those writings about capitalism back in the good
Great.
old
So
days.
overall, pretty rough
where that
day in
got us.
history.
Look where those books got
Yeah,
us.
thanks
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, great.
You can sort of follow the line
Well,
from one to the other here.
Oof. Some people were born, maybe. Neil Patrick Harris, Mark Wahlberg, Lauren Anderson.
Oh, Federico
Nice.
Lorca. He wrote a play that I helped do an adaptation of. At one
And
point.
did you add your signature, your blood smearing? To that play?
Of course. I sort of improv'd it in. You have to find ways to kind of leave your mark, as they say.
Oh, wait. Bill Clinton becomes the first U.S. president to address the Russian parliament. So, nice.
And then he asked to end the divisiveness between two countries. Glad that worked out.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to find... This is kind of a feel-good story. A jury in L.A. awards $3 billion to a man who had gotten lung cancer after 40 years of smoking Marlboro cigarettes. This was in 2001. So I feel like it was known that smoking would cause lung cancer, but he won
2001.
$3 billion?
What the hell?
Must have had an amazing lawyer.
Yeah, no shit.
That's kind of... It seems like it almost
That's
would be
nuts.
worth it at that point to just you get to smoke and you get $3 billion.
Yeah. I mean, those last
That's enough
few
money
years
to
of your
like
life.
to cryonically freeze yourself too. Like if there
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
a cure
You
in your
can
lifetime.
wait until they figure out a way to get cancer out of your lungs. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You show a lot of bad stuff here. Killing at least 20 people.
A fairy killed people.
Yeah. It's an American
Poulin
poet
Jr.
died.
A poet.
This is
government scandal
in
involving
South
alleged
Korea.
South Korean. Let's turn back to the pun book as we wrap up. Let's find one more word. How about we look up an old favorite, river.
River.
Thomas!
I know Kim is not here right now, Kevin, because she is on her way to a wedding.
Hey, Thomas!
And yet, she calls to me. I must go.
Jeez, okay. There's no fucking river.
There's no river.
God damn it. Is there a sea?
There's Ryle. Irishism. It's a Ryle reason for fighting. R-I-L-E. Okay, what the fuck?
This book, Jono.
This book is evil.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm not into the whole book burning thing, but if I had to pick one. It looks like kindling.
I thought it would, it's clear how little I've cracked it open, but yeah, I thought it would sort of play better than that. Fuck.
I have to say, I am disappointed.
Generally unimpressed.
Are we doing plugs? Let's do plugs. Jono, do you have something you want to point the people to?
You say this is coming out on Monday?
Yeah, it'll be Monday. Yeah.
Great. Well, on that day, the newest episode and final episode of Hot Globe Season 1 is going live on the YouTube. You can look up Hot Globe. I think it's under the Small Change Fund YouTube channel or some shit, but just search Hot Globe, Miguel Rivas. You'll find it. And
yeah,
also,
he was on our show a couple
Yeah, I saw you guys
episodes
had him
ago.
on there. He's an amazing dude. Also, check out my show, Night Drives. It's an animated sketch comedy series. ILoveNightDrives.com. It's super weird and really fun. It's been doing really well at festivals. Listen to my podcast, No Rewrites Podcast. Yeah, that's about it.
There it is.
Yeah.
We'll throw the links in the description. You can take a look at them there. This is coming out then on June 15th. Club Soda Improv is doing a fundraiser for Gaza relief. Please come support that. If you're in Winnipeg, we're at the Ukrainian Labor Temple. You can check out the details in the description. We're also doing a show at the Winnipeg Fringe Festival. Thomas is now confirmed to arrive here. Luke is confirmed. We're going to pretty much have everybody you could possibly want to see in person. If you want to see Club Soda Improv making up the funnies on the stage at the Winnipeg Fringe Festival, you can check us out. The links will also be in the description. I don't know if tickets will be on sale just yet, but they will be soon. That runs from July, I want to say 17th to the 29th or 30th or something like that. I can't remember. But come see us then. Thomas, is there anything you would like to point people to?
Check out Daniel Botan's media page. I feel bad for throwing him under the bus while I was doing burpees. DB Media on Instagram. He's got some funny posts. Give that guy a follow.
Affection is often expressed through antagonism. We're wrapping it up, right? So, but there's no BYE. There's no buy, but there is BUY. The hard part of being broke is watching the rest of the world go by. Go BUY. Yeah.
Watching
buy
people
stuff.
buy stuff.
Because you're broke, and that's the hardest part. Thank you. You can find this on eBay.
You're going to sell
Maybe some used bookstores. Yeah. Collect them. Protect the rest of the world from it.
Yeah. Buy it. Burn it.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for having me come by. I'll e-transfer you guys right after this call.